Guten Tag, Leute. Today we are going to talk about the two-way prepositions in German, or as they're known in German, die Wechselpräpositionen. Okay, here we have a graphic organizer using the 9 prepositions that can be accusative or dative. In English, these 9 prepositions are known as prepositions of location. So we begin with über, which means above or over, auf, on top of, neben, next to, and you can see their meaning next to where the 9 is, hinter, behind the 9, in, zwischen, between, an means at, or can also be translated as on in some cases, vor, in front of, and unter, underneath. To help you remember this, if you are an English speaker, there's a tune Yankee Doodle, so here's a rhyme, and it goes: An, auf, hinter, in und neben singt der Yankee Doodle, über, unter, vor und zwischen singt dazu sein Pudel. So that can help you. Again, it's an, auf, hinter, in und neben singt der Yankee Doodle, über, unter, vor und zwischen singt dazu sein Pudel. Okay. For two-way prepositions, they can be either accusative or motion or dative location. A two-way preposition is accusative when the verb indicates motion, or sometimes known as a transitive verb. It's motion, like going or placing. Okay, and when that's the case, you use the accusative endings. Der changes to den, die and das stay the same. If it's a place telling where something is located at, then it's dative, and then you have to use the dative changes. So for der words, they change to dame, die words change to der, das words to dame, and the die plural to dane, and you also add an in to the noun following, called the dative plural. For example, the book is on the table, and das Buch and der Tisch. Das Buch is the book, Tisch is table, so we are talking about where it is located at. So if this is the case, you say das Buch, doesn't change because it's the subject of the sentence, and therefore nominative case. Ist, and that's a dead giveaway that we're talking about location. There's no action here. Auf, and since it's location, you use the dative. Der Tisch changes to dame. So let's say we are going to lay the book on the table, and it's an action, we're laying it. We still have the same two nouns, das Buch and der Tisch. But when it's an action, now it's accusative. Der changes to den, die and das stay the same. So ich lege das Buch auf den Tisch because it's an action. For example, another example, the chair is under the table. You have the chair, der Stuhl, and der Tisch is table. So since we are talking about location, it will be der Stuhl ist unter dem Tisch. The chair is under the table, and notice that der Tisch changed to dem because it is location. However, if we have an action like I place the chair under the table, and stellen is to place, then we're going to use the accusative, and the same two nouns, der Stuhl, der Tisch. Ich stelle den Stuhl unter den Tisch. I'm placing the chair under the table. You'll notice you have two accusatives here. This is possible because this Stuhl here is accusative because it is the direct object of the sentence. It's what receives the action. What's being placed? The Stuhl. Where? Unter. And since it's an action, den Tisch. Okay, das war's. Danke.